You know why I don't hear FedEx lay off like the way UPS lays off. Anybody knows why? Because of that? I think it's normally because that FedEx don't deal with the union, you know. Like when you look at FedEx, they have a credit union, they invest into their employees and their drivers. So um and secondly, for the layoffs, listen, I'm not ever want to kick a man while he's down or anything like that. It's devastating for anybody to lose their job. But you got to kind of like follow the trend. Teamsters for a long time, and listen, my brother is a Teamsters employee, work at Pepsi, and I'm gonna see if I could get him on an interview or get him on the video or whatever about how it is when it comes to being a Teamsters employee, um, and all of that and everything when they go for um, contract negotiations, salary negotiations and stuff. But it just seems like it is the trend that a lot of employees that are represented by Teamsters always end up losing their jobs. The union fight for them to get these high wages only just for them to get to get the seat pulled from underneath them. And when you pay for all of this union representation. So back when I used to work for Advance Auto, being a driver for Advance Auto, my local company, Dewey Powell, had a contract with Advance Auto, and at the time, um, UPS had contracted freight delivering to Advance Auto until maybe the Advance Auto got tired of overpaying for what they could get for cheap from other companies like my company, and then JB Hunt just came like thieves in the night, underbidded UPS, and all of the UPS guys either had to um, find another job or maybe fill out an application with JB Hunt and become a JB Hunt driver because UPS no longer own the contract. So, and that's been going on for a long time now. Like this is like beyond Trump years. And then when you look at Yellow Freight, you talk about 100-year company. My father, my great uncle, may he rest in peace, all worked at Yellow. Like you talk about way back in the 80s and the 70s, and they worked at Yellow and it's gone. So I don't know that like and you got to ask yourself, what do UPS do specifically other than but parcel deliveries, like with the brown parcel trucks and stuff. Like what do they do specifically that is like, all right, they have a monopoly over? Because they do the same thing that FedEx does, and but yet FedEx always seems to, always hire people no matter what the economy goes through. So anyway, if y'all could chime in on that, I would appreciate it. I'll holler back at y'all, whatever. But if you know any UPS employee or anything like that, or former UPS employee, keep on the lookout for them. Send them job links or whatever. I'm always sending jobs all the time or whatever. If you want to hit me up in my email, not specifically at my company, even though we're hiring, but if it's somewhere else, you want to hit me up, I could, help you out, and, we could get you employed so you could keep doing what you need to do for your family. Anyway, y'all be good.